Okay, Coach Lee is ready for an opening statement.
Well, great game today. What an interesting first inning. Really proud of our club. Clark went out there and they changed up the lineup a little bit and put those right-handed hitters there in the row. Knowing that Clark was going to pitch. We had a lot of success versus their left-handed hitters, so they changed the lineup a little bit, and it paid off for them in the first inning. Hit three solo homers, I believe, there in the first inning, and put up a big inning on us. And boy, our guys just came, right back in and responded ourselves. And we put a 5-spot on them in the first, and then we were off and running. They had to go to the bullpen, and we knew that was going to be a big key to the game. Was basically who was going to do a better job out of the bullpen, and our bullpen was phenomenal. We didn't walk a batter, so we just pounded the strike zone. We took 9 walks today, had a couple hit by pitches, took advantage of the free 90, hit really well with runners on base, and wound up having multiple big innings, scored 15 runs today. And just really proud of our seniors. On senior day, Sam Hall had a great day. Kier Meredith had a great day. T.O. hit a home run. It was great to get Elijah Henderson in the ball game. He drove in a run, got Bo Mikowski into the game. Just overall, just a great day for our club, and we found a way to sweep a great ball club in Louisville, and it was just an awesome day for us.
Monte, you guys became the first team in the ACC since Louisville joined the ACC to sweep them. Can you talk about what that's like, to kind of go out there and do something that hadn't been done here in the ACC with them?
Yeah, we challenged the guys. Our guys were aware of it. They were aware that, and that's just a testament to how good Louisville has been and is never been swept. And we challenged our guys, hey, let's make history today. They've never been swept before. They got a great club, and it was just a challenge to our guys that, look, hey, we've won the series, and that's all fine and dandy, but we got a game to play today, and let's have a sense of urgency to play good baseball today, and we certainly did that.
Head coach Trevor Gross from CUTigers.com. You were able to save Hoffman and Gilbert just pitching an inning each last night and not pitching at all on Friday. How much of a comfort was that just to know that you had those guys for later in the game today?
Yeah, it's always a great feeling having those two guys in the bullpen. Obviously one's left-handed, one's right-handed, and they throw a lot of strikes. So you got to beat those two guys, and that's what you're looking for when you've got a big lead like that late in the game. Only way they're going to get back into the ball game is via the free 90. If you walk guys and you don't play good defense, and next thing you know, you got multiple guys on base, somebody juices one out of the ballpark, and instead of it being like an 8-run lead, it's a 4-run lead, and that's how teams get back into the game. So we wanted to try to keep their momentum at bay by just pounding the strike zone, and we played good defense behind those guys today as well.
Hey, Monte, this is Will. You guys, you give up the 3 there in the first inning, but then you come right back the way you did, and not just with the long ball Sharpe, but the way I think you had 5 singles in that first inning. Talk about the mentality and how you've seen maybe the growth of this team right now, and it's starting to show a little bit.
Well, I think you're just you're seeing some guys that as they accumulate at bats, they're getting more and more comfortable. They're doing a really good job. Ben Paulson and Bradley LaCroix and Jared Broughton, my assistants, my staff, they're doing a great job of putting together good game plans for our hitters, and going over their approaches individually with those guys, their strengths and their weaknesses, and what they need to be doing at the plate, and it's certainly showing off. So it's just a testament to our staff, but it's also a testament to our players just kind of buying in, making some adjustments with their approach, and sticking with that approach and using the whole field. We've been focusing really hard on trying to stay in the middle of the field and hitting a lot of line drives, and trying to remind our guys not to overswing. And you can see it in Bryce. Bryce had a monster weekend, and a lot of his hits were to the opposite field. Just again, not trying to do too much, not overswinging, and putting together good quality at bats.
Coach, speaking of Caden and his monster weekend, I know it's early, but you coached a freshman national player of the year in Seth Beer. How would you kind of compare the season that Caden's having compared to Beer's freshman year?
That's a tough question. You know, they're both special players. You know, Seth's freshman year was unlike anything I've ever seen. And Caden is having certainly, you know, a year to remember as a true freshman. You know, just a great season. You know, I don't know if I could necessarily compare the two seasons. I think, you know, for me, you know, and again, Caden's still a freshman, but I'm excited to see him mature and grow as he continues to get older. So, you know, I got a chance to witness that for Seth after having that monster freshman year, just how, you know, how was Seth going to navigate his way into his sophomore and junior year? And he certainly did a great job of it. You know, for me, it's more about just watching Caden continue to grow as a player. But, you know, Caden had a monster weekend, had a great weekend for us, but so did a lot of other guys. And this was just a great collective effort by our lineup and by our pitching staff today. You know, Caden certainly, you know, had a heck of a day again today. But, you know, again, you look, Teo with the home run. Sharpe had a big home run early in the game, drove in 3 today, had 2 hits. Kier had a big day. Sam had a big day. Parker, Hackenberg. It was certainly a collective effort, you know, with our lineup. And heck, I just sat there and just watched us play good baseball for 9 innings today. It was all about the players and what they did, and, you know, their belief in each other, and you know, their sense of urgency to play their best baseball game of the weekend today.
Hey, Monty, when you look at it, just kind of pull back a little bit if you can. What's been the major difference the last 2 weeks for you guys?
You know, I think probably the biggest difference between the last 2 weekends and maybe the weekends before, a lot of it in my mind just has to do with the momentum that we create on Fridays on the mound. I think momentum always starts on the mound with your starting pitcher. And we got a great start out of Anglin. I think that kind of set the tone in both of those weekends. And then we got great starts by Askew. Our bullpen has been really good in the last 2 weekends. And Clark, you know, Clark got hit some today, but he stayed in the ball game. He gave us a chance after the first inning. He settled in and did a nice job. And our bullpen again was good today. I think it's more just our momentum on the mound has been really good. And then offensively, we're just getting better and better. You know, again, as we've stuck to the same lineup and the same guys, we keep running the same guys out there. And those guys are getting more and more comfortable, I believe. I think it's just more about consistency. I think that's really it. And trying to stay out of their way, quite honestly, as a head coach, trying to challenge them when I feel like I need to challenge them. We continue to practice hard and get good practices in. But more than anything on game day, just staying out of their way and letting the leaders on the team kind of run the ship. And they're doing a great job of doing that.
Coach, we didn't see Clayton at all this weekend. Is just want to make sure, is he okay?
Yeah, Nick Clayton's completely fine. We just didn't use him this weekend, and sometimes that happens with a reliever.
Coach, I'm guessing on Wednesday you guys have another rematch with USC Upstate. I'm guessing you won't have to say anything to your guys to get their attention with a kind of a revenge game for y'all.
You guessed right.
Anything else for Coach? All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay, next up is Bryce Teodosio. Go ahead with questions.
Hey, Bryce. Trevor Groves from CUTigers.com. Congratulations on the sweep. Take us through your 2-out home run there in the 5th inning.
Really just trying to stick with my same approach that I've had all year, just see the ball and hit it, try to simplify my approach. And I got a pitch that I was able to do some damage with, and good things turned out. So.
Hey, Bryce, this is Will Vanderbilt with the Clemson Insider. What does it mean to be the first ACC team to sweep Louisville since they joined the conference 7 years ago?
I mean, it means the world to us. I mean, we obviously we played our hearts out this weekend, and I mean, the biggest thing is it just shows what this team is capable of. You know, we we're a great team, and we're putting things together, and it means the world.
Bryce, how are y'all able to keep it together? You've had a couple losing streaks this season, but you really never got down on yourselves, and I thought showed a lot of resilience. And now you've put together 6 straight wins, including a sweep of a top 5 team.
Yeah, that's just who we are. We show up every single day. Every day is a new day. We show up to compete and try to leave things in the past. And that's just been the biggest thing for this team that has helped us have the success that we've had here recently.
You were on the team a couple of years ago in 2018, and I think you all won 11 of 12 games going down the stretch. Do you think that this could kind of be a catalyst for a similar type of run?
Absolutely. Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that we can continue this.
Anything else for Bryce?
We all know, Bryce, that you're how valuable you are as a center fielder, but you've really been solid at the plate this season too, batting .250. How hard did you work on your hitting during the off season?
That's the biggest thing that I've obviously worked on. Just staying in the cage as much as I can and working on the things that I need to work on. And it's definitely paid off, but we got to finish strong.
All right. Thanks, Bryce.
Thank you, Bryce.
Thank you.
Okay, last up is Davis Sharpe. Go ahead with questions.
Davis, this is Will, the Clemson Insider. The home run there in the first. Talk about what that meant for you guys to come back and answer the way you did in that first inning.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's all about the beginning of our lineup, getting guys on, and then just coming up and not trying to do too much. And then he hung a curveball, and I hit it well, and it just changed the momentum of the whole game, I think. And then we just kept tacking on runs. And I mean, how about our lineup today? I mean, we hit the ball really good today. We hit the ball really good all weekend. How about our pitching staff? I mean, we couldn't have asked more of them. Our starters, Keyshawn, Matt Clark did a good job too, and our bullpen. I mean, just all around, it was a great weekend, and everybody played as a team.
Hey, Davis, Trevor Gross from CUTigers.com. We talked about Caden Grice earlier, how he's been kind of a protege for you, similar type of two-way player coming in as a freshman. How about the monster weekend that he had?
Kid's unreal. Never played with anybody like him. Never seen anybody like him on a baseball field. I mean, the kid's he's just a next level talent, and I'm glad I get to play with him, and me and him are good buddies. So we both love seeing each other succeed, and I've had fun watching him this year.
His coach said that before the game, he mentioned to you guys that you could make history with the sweep here today by beating Louisville. What was that conversation like, and how much did that kind of charge you guys to go out there and do it?
Yeah, I mean, it just put a chip on our shoulder. We wanted to do something that no one's ever done, and this is a big game for us, regardless of making history like that, and that just put a little more charge into our energy, and I'm glad we could do it, and it's a big weekend. We needed it.
Davis, you still got some big series left in the regular season, on the road at Tech and on the road at Florida State. How much momentum can this give you now with 6 straight wins?
I mean, I think we're hitting our mark. We're just playing good baseball right now, and we just got to continue with the momentum. We're all in a good place right now, and we just got to keep that going as we go into these series.
Where are you physically right now? Obviously, you haven't pitched in a while since you were injured. Do you see yourself potentially pitching again this season, or are you kind of putting that on the back burner for now?
No, I plan on pitching again this year. I was live the last 2 days. We didn't need me, so I didn't. I was trying to throw an inning or two, but I didn't. So I'll be live whenever coach needs me from now on, and probably just work my way up and try to throw a few innings, and then just go from there.
Anything else for Davis?
Thanks, Davis.